Thank you. So having seen the list of other speakers appearing on stage here in Cannes this week, we'd like to point out the following. I don't believe that the three of us would ever be mistaken for the Secretary General of the United Nations. And the last time I checked, none of us have been appointed the Chief Executive of Google. Nor have we fronted an internationally successful rock band. However, we do know a thing or two about storytelling, and more importantly, advertising. Try asking Roger Daltrey about reach and frequency, and he'll presume you're offering him a groupie. Now, if everybody's sitting comfortably, let's begin.
Delighted to be here. I'm honored by the invitation, and thanks. I would love to talk about stuff that I'm interested in, but unfortunately I suspect that what I'm interested in won't interest many other people. First off, my badge says I'm an astronomer. I would love to talk about my astronomy, but I suspect that the number of people who are interested in radiative transfer in non-gray atmospheres and polarization of light in Jupiter's upper atmosphere, the number of people would fit into a bus shelter. So I'm not going to talk about that.
Good morning. How are you? It's been great, hasn't it? I've been blown away by the whole thing. In fact, I'm leaving. There have been three themes, haven't there, running through the conference, which are relevant to what I want to talk about. One is the extraordinary evidence of human creativity in all of the presentations that we've had and in all the people here. Just the variety of it and the range of it. The second is that it's put us in a place where we have no idea what's going to happen in terms of the future. No idea how this may play out.
It's really an honor and a privilege to be here, spending my last day as a teenager. So today, I want to talk to you about the future, but first, I'm going to tell you a bit about the past. My story starts way before I was born.
Whoa, dude. Check out those killer equations. Sweet. Actually, for the next 18 minutes, I'm going to do the best I can to describe the beauty of particle physics without equations. It turns out there's a lot we can learn from core.
We've got a real problem with math education right now. Basically, no one's very happy. Those learning it think it's disconnected, uninteresting, and hard. Those trying to employ them think they don't know enough. Governments realize that it's a big deal for our economies, but don't know how to fix it. And teachers are also frustrated. Yet math is more important to the world than any point in human history. So at one end, we've got falling interest in education in math, and at the other end, we've got a more mathematical world, a more quantitative world than we ever have had. So what's the problem? Why has this chasm opened up, and what can we do to fix it? Well, actually, I think the answer is staring us right in the face. Use computers.
I believe computers don't belong in schools. I feel that there's a massive and bizarre idea going around that we have to bring more computers into schools. My idea is no, get them out of schools and keep them out of schools. And I'd love to talk about this, but I think the argument is so obvious to anyone who's hung around a fourth grade classroom that it doesn't need much talking about, but I guess I may be very wrong about that and everything else that I've said, so don't go back and read my dissertation. It probably has lies in it as well. There's a riot going on campus, and the police are chasing me, right? I'm walking across campus, cop comes and looks at me and says, you're a student. Pulls out a gun, goes boof, and a tear gas canister the size of a Pepsi can goes whoop. I get a breath of tear gas, I can't breathe. This cop comes after me with a rifle. He wants to clunk me over the head. I'm saying, I gotta clear out of here. I go running across campus, quick as I can. I duck into Hayes Hall. It's one of these bell tower buildings. This cop's chasing me up the first floor, and second floor, third floor, chases me into this room. It's the entranceway to the bell tower. I slam the door behind me, climb up, go past this place where I see a pendulum ticking, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, square root of the length is proportional to its period. I keep climbing up, go back, I go to a place where a dowel splits off, there's a clock. The time's going backwards because I'm inside of it. I'm thinking of Lorentz contractions and Einsteinian relativity. I climb up, and there's this place way in the back that you climb up this wooden ladder, I pop up the top, and there's a cupola, a dome, one of these 10-foot domes. I'm looking out, and I'm seeing the cops bashing students' heads, shooting tear gas. I'm watching students throwing bricks, and I'm asking, what am I doing here? Why am I here? And I remember what my English teacher in high school said, namely that when they cast bells, they write inscriptions on them. So I wipe the pigeon manure off one of the bells, and I look at it. I'm asking myself, why am I here? So at this time, I'd like to tell you the words inscribed upon the Hayes Hall Tower bells. All truth is one. In this light, may science and religion endeavor here for the steady evolution of mankind, from darkness to light, from narrowness to broad-mindedness, from prejudice to tolerance. It is the voice of life which calls us to come and learn. Thank you very much.